Alright, so here's a different camera angle. We're gonna try it real quick. Starting to get this little stair step going. Let me get this out and I'll show you. It's right here. This needs to be up. Come over. Up again into this time here. So, that's what we're doing now. Sorry for the camera shake there. Alright, so the step down needs to be about 20-30 millimeters.
Alright, so yesterday, this is next morning here, after forging the blade out last night. I forged this blade to look something similar to this blade. Not exact, but something close. So as you can see, we do have a good bit of grinder work to do, because I'm not good enough to set these shoulders down or this one. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm not going to video a whole bunch of it's just going to be me grinding. So no need to video that. I'll check in. I'll show you some updates and stuff like that along the way. Enjoy. Alright, so just a little bit of grinder work already. Told you I'd keep you informed and update it. I got it somewhat marked out to what I want it to look like when I'm done. Just pretty close to that one. Kind of hard to see. I'm going to go in with a file and set these shoulders. Clean this up a little bit. I'll keep you updated. Alright, so got the tang where the guard can come up. Let's see if I can get a... Comes up right there to that lip. So from right now, get us fit this section here better. I'm just going to take the file to it, because there's no need to, because it's pretty close to fitting. I don't want to mess that fit up. So hold on, focus. There you go. So it's pretty close to fitting on there. So that's the next step that I'm going to do here. All right. So just a quick little update. We got it almost there. Just like, the slightest bit more. Went ahead and put a shoulder in here as well. Put a shoulder here. So, it was a little rounded off, so I didn't quite like the look of that. So, that shoulder looks pretty good. So we're going to continuously filing this off just a little by little. Tap the bolster here, I think is what it's called. Don't hold me to that, but... And, we'll get it tight fit. Alright, so due to the fact that it's fitting pretty good, it just lacks 1/8 of an inch probably, if that. I'm going to go ahead and put a slight bevel on this blade. Finish, flatten this part out here, clean it up a little bit, and then we're going to do a heat treat here in a little bit. Alright, so I started the bevel, flattened it out a little bit. It still needs a little bit more, but we'll go ahead and heat treat this. Here's the other side. I did find a small surface crack, but I got it ground out. So we might have to throw this one away. We'll find out after the quench. So I've done 2 normalizing cycles. I got a piece of steel in here, mild steel. We'll heat up the oil. That's good and hot. And oil. I don't see a warp on the spine of the blade. The tang picked up the warp, but we can take care of that later. You guys can see, but you might not be able to. There's a lot of scale that goes up on it. Good. So here, listen to this. But that ain't even biting one bit. That's hard as glass. I'll see if I can't show you that I don't know the exact term of it, but see how it's got them flakes on it? Got good collar. think we did it successfully. We'll find out if work on from where the handguard is, which is right here, to cover up this little section here. This section right here. And what I'm going to do with that is a piece of deer antler. That's what I did before. I'll probably take this, from my finger, my thumb here, up to right about here, or maybe even this section, and work on that. So, thanks for tuning in. So after the quench, I didn't have to do hardly any work at all to get this guard fit up. And if you can see, I'll hold it up to the light here. It's got a little bit of crack, but I mean that's pretty close for having a guard already made and trying to get it to fit. So I ain't gonna complain about that. Also, if you can see, it needs cleaned out and refiled, but I put a groove in that with just a small hand file, and I like the way that looks. We're going to clean that out. Alright, so this is how far I've got on the antler piece of the handle. It's been a while since I've checked in, but we're getting there, we're getting closer, so we'll just keep filing away. So just as a visual aid here, that's how much farther that bone or that antler has to go up to get a good fit. So yeah, it's got a good ways to go still. Alright, so here's after the temper. It's got a good straw collar. And then this right here part is really, really hard. Sorry, this part right here was really, really hard. So I'm hoping that took some of that right there out. You can see it's good purple on the tang, purple to blue. And right up here on the very edge of the spine, it's starting to go purple too. So, all right, so finally got a pretty good fit with that. So I've already started on the wood part of the handle. Just got to finish that up a little bit, and nothing major. Probably drill a pin here and this and pin that, but